So you've probably seen this bottle before. It's iconic. Every bottle is hand dipped into wax. This is the maker's mark, and what makes it stand out from other bourbons is that it's a wheated bourbon. But does that make it better or worse? Let's find out. So I mentioned earlier, this is a wheated bourbon, but how does that make it different from other bourbons? Well, all bourbon has to be a minimum of 51% corn. So the thing is, with bourbon makers, they can actually play with that mash bill, that grain recipe, and mix together different grains for different flavors. Most bourbons though, do a mixture of corn, malted barley, and rye. And rye is going to give you that sort of peppery spice. This doesn't have any rye in it, so they use wheat instead. So what's that going to give you? It's going to give you this kind of soft sweetness. And that's why this whiskey is so approachable. So let's jump into the tasting notes. Straight away you get those classic bourbon notes, the cherry, the brown sugar, the vanilla, but you don't get that typical rye spice you find in a lot of bourbons. You get a lot more of that softer sweetness. What I really like with this bourbon is I like to drink it neat, but also it works great in cocktails because it already naturally has a lot of sweetness in it that you don't need to add as much sugar syrup to say something like an old fashioned. And I just think it's an absolute classic and a great intro to bourbon.